What is up, Nerds Nation, and welcome back to F and Dailies number 23.
Unit 23, come in 23.
I'm Nick Denizio, that's Martin Moreno, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Again.
What is this? I don't like change!
So we just got out of the theater, second time at the movies this year.
Yep.
We saw Godzilla vs. Kong. We're going to be giving our spoiler-free thoughts on it. So Martin, kick us off. What did you think?
What did I think? Okay, well, it's still very fresh in our minds. Like Nick said, it's our initial spoiler-free thoughts. We literally just left the movie theater and came straight to the studio to do this. And, okay, I'm just going to come out and say it. I think there's a lot of dumb shit in this movie. And I think when it comes to the sort of human characters in the film, a lot of it doesn't add up, a lot of it doesn't make sense, and a lot of it doesn't really work for me. I think the script is a bit of an issue. I have a lot of problems with the writing, and some of those moments kind of really threw me off early on in the film. However, to sort of counter that, the other characters in the film, like Godzilla and Kong, almost every little thing with them works. And in the end, this is a monster film, and I think you are sort of being sold on the spectacle of it.
Right.
And the spectacle delivers, like, big time.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, this is something I've always wanted to see on screen, always wanted to see my entire life. This is something that I've never really experienced in my lifetime, something that a lot of people have not experienced in their lifetime because the last time we got this was like in the 60s. So to finally see it on the big screen, you know, with modern day effects was just like, there were just moments that just literally floored me. That I was like, this is fucking incredible. This is insane. I can't believe what I'm watching. This is so much fun. So a lot of good sort of meat on the bone that slightly kind of just outweighs a lot of the bad shit in this film.
We'll see, like, there definitely is a lot of bad stuff when it comes to the human side of things. And like I get it. It's like, oh, it's a monster movie. You're not supposed to care about the human characters. It's like I get that. I understand that.
But
completely.
I disagree with that.
No, I disagree with that too. But like, and I'm not asking for Oscar level writing, but like what is written. Like I'm an awful writer. I could write a better script than this. That's the level we're at.
It's very generic, very cliche.
Yeah.
You know, similar tropes that are kind of hot right now in terms of kids and stuff like that.
That's the thing too, is like a lot of the issues I had with King of the Monsters when it came to the script, it's the same exact problems here. I almost feel like these scripts are written back to back, which I'm sure they were.
Totally agree.
And you know, for as many issues as I do have with that. Where this differs, because I really didn't care for King of the Monsters, so where this differs for me is in the action and in also a lot of like the world building, because this is very much a globe-trotting adventure. There's a lot of different locations, a lot of cool locations we go to. Some stuff is a little unexpected, and yeah, like all that really just kind of outweighs any issues I do have. And I actually think I like it maybe a little bit more than you from the sound of it, because when we get to a certain point in this movie, in the second act, something happens and our characters head to a certain location, and from then to the very end, I'm totally in. Like, yeah, there's still stupid stuff that goes on, but like everything else that's happening, I'm just so invested in. It's like it's a big entertainment, big popcorn fun. Yeah, like this is basically a summer movie released in March.
No, I totally agree. I do think that a lot of the issues that I have with the film are very early on. And like you said, towards the second half, towards the second half of the second act and the third act, there is still some dumb shit for all intents and purposes. But it is a fun movie, and it is a blast, and it was one of those like you said, even though I didn't have any popcorn, it was a double bucket popcorn flake, and it was a lot of fun. I will also say that the pacing is very fast,
and which could be a good thing. With a bad script, I guess it is a good thing.
Yeah, because I believe King of the Monsters is over 2 hours.
It is.
So I mean, just those extra 10 minutes could drag.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
So that was something that we were kind of a little worried going into it, and now we understand. They literally just they flew by it, wasted no time. But yeah, overall, a lot of issues with the movie, but at the same time, there was just so much that I took away from it. There was so much that I loved seeing. I did leave the theater with a little bit of high, and I couldn't wait to see certain moments and certain scenes again. And I'm ready for more. Hashtag restore the Monsterverse if it's dead. I don't know if it's dead, but if there is, I'm ready for more Godzilla movies. I'm ready for more Kong movies. I love the fucking design, the production design, the way the look of Godzilla, the look of Kong, the fucking production design is incredible. Visually, it's a beautiful film. Cinematography, whoever did it, we don't know, but they knocked it out of the park. So a lot to love about this movie. A lot of issues as well, but I think in the end, I'm on the sort of positive side when it comes to this.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the positive side too. I'll also cite that, yeah, this very much harkens back to Kong Skull Island in terms
sure.
of like how the fights are shot. You know, it's very wide. I mean, don't get me wrong, it has its fair share of close-ups in the action, but everything is in frame. All the action is in frame. When Kong and Godzilla fight, you see everything, and it's glorious.
Yeah, it is.
It's so good. And then also just one more quick thing. The score is done by Junkie XL, who I thought did a fantastic job.
Agreed. Totally
Like
agreed.
his score is awesome, and he's on a roll with Justice League last week, and now Godzilla vs Kong this week. Dude's just crushing it.
Oh, good for you, Chum Chum.
All right, Nerds Nation. So that does it for our spoiler-free thoughts on Godzilla vs Kong. Be sure to come back for our spoiler-filled review dropping very soon. As always, I'm Nick. That's Martin, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.